Hello, welcome back once again to my channel, MYTAKE. Today, we're not discussing as usual about the Prime Minister Narendra Modi or the opposition leader in the parliament, Rahul Gandhi. Now, we're not discussing about Maharashtra elections or for that matter, Jharkhand elections. Today, we are discussing something different. Something which is affecting our small kids who are so innocent. You must have seen in schools, in preschools, even the children who are of 2 years old or 2.5, 3 years old are suffering with myopia. They have become myopic. Who is responsible for this? I put the entire blame on the parents. The parents are responsible. The parents lavishly give the small kids mobile phones so that they can watch cartoon shows and other funny videos. Why do the parents are so lavish? Why do the parents are so liberal giving mobile phones to small kids who are not even 1 year old or 2 years old? Because they just want to have fun with their friends, or they are busy with household chores. They want to keep the small kids busy with mobile phones. Mind it, mobile phone is not a toy. Mobile phone is not some small toy made of some plastic or made of wood, what we used to play when we were small kids. Nowadays, parents are giving mobile phones to their small kids. These mobile phones are responsible for majority of the children to be myopic. That's why in the classrooms, small kids who are attending pre-nursery school or maybe nursery school, every second child, whether he's a girl or a boy, is myopic, coming to school with spectacles, which we never heard during our generation. Only in this modern generation, the children have got spectacles, which we used to get it when you are 40 years or 60 years old. Our grandparents mostly used to have spectacles. You can see in this picture, there is a small cute child with spectacles. He is myopic. In this video, we'll be discussing about what are the causes of myopia and are there any remedies or solutions to avoid it. These days, the only solution what comes to my mind is the parents should not encourage the kids with mobile phones just to have fun with their friends, I told you, or to do some household chores. That is the only reason. Otherwise, everything is fine. The funniest part is, I've seen in one of the baby shower parties, the parents are fighting which phone should be presented to the kid when he is born. The father says Android. The mother says, no, not Android, it should be iPhone. So watch this kid and I will be giving you what are the causes of myopia, are there any solutions to avoid it. Only the best solution in the beginning of the video, I'll tell you, the parents should discourage children from watching it, or they should not make it as a hobby. Instead of that, they can put them to read books, to read stories. So watch it. The widespread use of digital gadgets in today's technologically advanced world has revolutionized the way we work, learn, and communicate. A study based on the prediction model for 2050, that is 2050, reveals A steady rise in myopia among urban children aged 5 to 15, with rates climbing from around 4.5% in 1999 to 21.15% in 2019. Basing on the upward trajectory, it can be established that the myopia prevalence is projected to reach 48.14% by 2050. How scary it is that by 2050, more than 48% of our kids will have myopia. Without any proactive measures or lifestyle modifications, the overall prevalence of myopia across all age groups is expected to grow by 10.53% in the next 30 years. Hence, there is alarming need to address the myopia crisis in India too. Spending too much time on screens or other digital gadgets is perhaps the most common worry parents have these days about the vision of their kids. How funny it is. I told you in the beginning of the video that the parents are solely responsible for making their kids myopic. I told you because out of love and affection, or maybe I told you because they want to have fun with their friends or busy with their household chores, the best thing they do to avoid the kids disturbing their life, they give them mobile phones. Now they regret. It's better to be late than never that the children are spending too much time with their gadgets and mobile phones. Using these gadgets for extended periods of time at close range increases the chance of developing myopia. There are strong correlation between digital screen time and myopia. According to recent research, myopia prescribed or myopia at the preschool age is more common in children who have been exposed to screens before the age of 3. If a child is less than 3 years, he is not supposed to spend time for extended hours with mobile phones. That will be quite dangerous. Let's see some guidelines for parents and for small kids. The first guideline is you should keep books and screens at least elbow to hand distance away from your eyes to prevent eye strain. Please advise the kids not to be very close to the screens or read books from a very close angle. At least there should be elbow to hand distance. If you're reading a book, whether it's a story book or any other school book or screen. Number 2, guidelines number 2. Reading should be broken up into regular pauses to lessen the strain on the eyes. The child should not continuously be reading for hours together. After reading, maybe for 15 minutes, he can take a break. He can go for a walk inside the house or can do some other activity and then come back. And number 3, children of school should only spend 2 hours a day using screens for leisure. Don't allow them more than that. They can have some lessons on the screen, but they can't have the mobile phone in their hands for hours together. That's very dangerous. Now let's see what are the solutions. The first one, frequent outdoor activities. Take the kids to outdoor activities, maybe to a park, or maybe to a jungle nearby, or maybe some other activity outdoors, which will reduce the strain on your eyes. Number 2, decrease in near work. Tell the kids not closely read books or screen from very close angle. Observe, supervise. Number 3, specialized lenses. Always better to go in for lenses at very early age so that we can stop it further developing and taking difficult long process. And the last one, assess and monitor the progression of myopia. Take him to a good doctor. He can assess and monitor it, and need it, he can go in for spectacles and other medication. So that's all we have time for this video. This video is an eye-opener for young parents. It's not love and affection. It is not generosity. It is not you're doing favor to your kids by presenting them all the modern gadgets, iPhones, mobile phones, laptops. You can present these things when the child grows up, which will help him in his studies, not when he's in preschool or he's in nursery school, which are not required. This young generation believes in this kind of thing. Think of the old generation. They never had mobile phones. If the children were interested, the parents used to encourage them to read books, story books, Panchatantra, and other books, maybe some magazines, especially for children, a couple of decades back. But now they have become extinct. Have you ever seen any child reading a magazine, the storybook, or the parents have no time to sit with the children and read stories for them? They find it easier to hand over or present them with iPhones. If you take away a mobile phone, once if the child is obsessed with the mobile phone, if you take it or snatch it from him, the hell will break. So don't let this situation happen to you. Be careful. Love and affection is something different. Thank you guys for watching. Take proper care of your children and yourself. Till we meet next time, is goodbye. Bye-bye guys.